Welcome to Bonus Video 3. Hi, my name is Darren Tay, and in this particular video, I'll be sharing with you how you can answer the interview question when they ask, what is the most useful feedback that you have received so far? What did you do about it? Now, what is the reason behind this particular question? You see, the interviewers want to know, are you someone who is adaptable and coachable? Are you someone who is open to feedback? And how do you respond and react to feedback given to you? Usually in a workplace or perhaps working together as a team, there will oftentimes be the need to offer some candid, constructive evaluation pointers on how you can grow and become a better individual. This is part of like the coaching process, and they want to know whether or not you're someone who is open to that kind of feedback to become better, or are you someone who is perhaps quite closed to this entire exercise. Often people would like to have the individuals on board who are very open to this, and then to grow together with them, grow together with the team, and grow together with the company. So how do you answer this particular question? There are a few steps involved. 3 steps often in my interview skills training. So what are the 3 steps? Step number 1, it's first and foremost, answer the question directly. Share with us a time that the feedback was given to you and what was the content of the feedback. For instance, it could very well be, hey Darren, I think that perhaps you can slow down a little bit more when you are presenting as a master of ceremony for an awards ceremony. Now that would be a very specific, constructive piece of feedback that you can share with the interviewer. You can say, I received a feedback before given by the event organizer. I was the MC then for an awards ceremony, and this was what they said. They told me that, hey Darren, perhaps you can slow down a little bit more as the master of ceremony for the awards presentation. See, so that is step number 1. Share with us specifically what was the feedback, and you can even share with us how you feel at that point in time. You can say that, at that point in time, I did feel a little embarrassed, because it made me question whether or not I did a very, very good job. So I only realized that that's quite normal for us to be self-reflective and then find out what are some ways we can become better. We would often search for certain areas that maybe I didn't do as well. That could be a very honest reflection of the emotions. It could very well be, I was in fact very happy that the person shared with me the feedback, because you see, not many people are comfortable and willing enough to share feedback on how you can improve as an individual. People may mostly just say, hey, you did a good job, and that's about it. Usually some kind of well-intentioned sort of feedback or evaluation pointers will help you grow as an individual. So you can share, that could be your response, that could be your emotions at that point in time. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 would be, what measures have you taken in order to become better as an individual? Now, it's one thing to receive feedback. It's another thing whether you act, whether you work on that particular piece of feedback. As a result of that journey, do you become a better individual and all? If someone says, hey Darren, you can speak a little bit slower, or the person says, hey, you can be a bit more mindful when you present, not use that many pause fillers. It may not even be presentation related. It could very well be, hey, I realize that sometimes when you reply to our emails and our messages, which are very important, you tend to reply to them much, much later. Sometimes the delay could be even 1 day, and that is going to be quite an issue, especially when we run events. That could be a piece of feedback, and then you share with us, what did you do about it? You can say that, I managed to take note of the feedback, and immediately I took action by making sure I turned on my mobile devices, turn on the notification such that the banners will display very prominently on the screen whenever there's a message that comes in during work hours. And only after work hours will I then turn off the notification, because then that is my own me time, my own time to unwind and relax. That could be one very helpful way to manage and work on that piece of feedback. How about the one where you have to use a lot of pause fillers? You can share that, one way that I've done to help reduce the usage of pause fillers would be, I make it a conscious effort to speak a little bit slower. And the reason why is because the rate of thinking may be traveling at this rate, but the rate of speaking may be here, much faster, and there's a bit of a gap, therefore we add in pause fillers. Hence, what we want to do is that we want to make sure that we slow down a little bit more so that both can be in sync, and we will reduce the use of pause fillers. And when I tried it, wow, it really did help. From perhaps 6 to 7 pause fillers in a minute, it reduced to about 2 to 3 pause fillers in a minute. I think that is step number 2. And the last one, which is step number 3, you can even share perhaps how others have given you the feedback that, wow, they've noticed a positive improvement. They noticed that you have taken action and you managed to become a better version of yourself. That would be very, very powerful. It is like not praising yourself, but using someone else to praise you. You could share that, I'm very happy to share with you, my teacher provided me with the feedback, I managed to reduce my pause fillers for subsequent presentations, and I'm committed to continue with that course of action to work on not using as many pause fillers in my presentation. That's beautiful. That's step number 3. So what are some of the 3 steps? Let's do a quick recap. Step number 1 is to share with us that specific piece of feedback, that content, and under what context that feedback was given to you. How did you feel? Step number 2 is to share, are you doing something about it or are you not doing anything about it? What did you do? And then step number 3, share with us how effective was it? Did you receive any feedback? Did you receive any positive, constructive points from your teachers or from your colleagues saying that you have improved significantly? With that, I wish you all the very best and have fun applying these techniques.